morning, Fallbrook.
Action.
Morning, Fallbrook.
Go.
Good morning, Fallbrook.
Good morning, Fallbrook. My name's Austin. Today is Friday, April 14th, and these are your morning announcements. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now it's time for Sports Roundup.
Good morning. My name's Garland, and it's time for your Friday Sports Roundup. Let's start with boys golf. Before break, the team played Oceanside and lost, ending their undefeated run in the league. This week, the boys played Valley Center.
We were pretty upset after we got our first loss in league, so coming into Valley Center, we wanted to get a win, and we did, and it feels great. So on to the next game.
And now, let's move on to boys lacrosse. Before break, they traveled to Murrieta Mesa, where they won 6-3. During break, they hosted San Diego Cavers at home, and they defeated them 13-4. But then they lost to Wenatchee High School 11-3. This Monday, they lost to Juanita High School.
Our biggest strength right now is our physical play. Like, we run out there and we hit them really good and that. But an area we need to work on is playing as a team, because we like to do a lot of things individually, and we need to try to do it more as a team.
Now, the boys' tennis team had a game canceled right before the break started, but they have made up for the break with 3 games in a row this week, facing off against Valley Center, La Costa Canyon, and Mission Hills.
Everyone did pretty well, actually, and I'm very proud of my team.
Spring break is always a big week for our varsity baseball team because they play in a tournament. Last year, the Warriors won the tournament. This year, they got within 1 game of winning but lost to Francis Parker.
We had the Lions tournament over spring break, and it's a really big tournament, the biggest one we do every year. We won it last year, which was really difficult, and it's even harder to win it again back to back. So we won our first 3 games and unfortunately lost in the championship, but we played a really good team from Francis Parker, and I think we did well overall in the tournament. I want to give a shout out to our pitching staff right now. All our pitchers have been doing really well, being aggressive, throwing strikes, and I think once our bats come around and we start giving them some run support, we're going to set up really good for the playoffs.
The team is facing off against Escondido High School 3 times this week. On Monday and Wednesday, they lost. Let's see what happens today when the Warriors travel to Escondido to finish up the 3-game series.
The boys' volleyball team has hit a rough patch lately, losing the last 4 games. They moved to 5th place in the league. And on Wednesday, they tied, turning it around by playing Escondido, who is ranked 2nd in our league.
That was a great game yesterday, and we unfortunately lost to Escondido by 3 sets. It was a close game, actually. I just want to give a huge thanks to Jacob, because he's the MVP of our game yesterday. He did incredible passes, incredible sets, and incredible playmaking. And so far we are a little bit ahead, and we're doing pretty well this season too.
The girls' lacrosse team is on a roll lately. They have a 10-2 record. Before break, they defeated Romana 16-6, and on Tuesday this week they defeated Mira Mesa at home 13-6. Tonight they are back at home to take on Mission Hills. The Warriors are currently on a 6-game win streak.
I do feel the momentum, and I feel as if we are winning the games because everyone is showing up to practice, and it feels more like a team through our team bondings. And I personally think that we're winning because, as I said, everybody's coming to practice and putting their effort in, and I truly believe that we're going to get that 7 and 8 streak win.
Now, the varsity softball team has had their first league game on Wednesday, facing off against Oceanside. They lost despite a great effort from the team.
I do agree that we did put up a good fight yesterday for our game. It was way better than the day before. We played really well with each other. I think the most players that stood out to me were Paige Veda and Hannah Winton, because they both played amazing. They did great stops and great catches and just made amazing plays overall and good hits.
And to close things out, our track and field team went to Escondido yesterday, and we will report on how that went next week. But we want to take a moment to focus on track and field athlete Jose Rivera, who has been a dominant force in the longer running events. Earlier this year, Rivera got a personal record by completing the mile in 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
I run the mile, which is 4 laps around the track. I do good because I take practice serious, try my best, and to improve. And when it comes to race day, be serious about it and give it all I have.
Congratulations to all our warriors this week.
Thanks for watching.
Warriors, it's almost time for state testing in math and English. Here's your testing tip of the day. Today's tip, win stuff. Did you know that your state test scores are part of what people look at when deciding whether or not they want to live in Fallbrook? The state test may not seem like much to you, but for our community, your performance means a lot because it helps figure out how we are ranked. Are we a 10 out of 10 school or a 2 out of 10 school? That ranking is based on you and your performance, but if it doesn't motivate you, would you be interested to know that administration is giving away prizes for good performance on the state tests? You might win a prom ticket or a t-shirt just by trying your best. So do your best on your state test, Warriors. Your testing tip of the day. Bye.
Tickets for prom are now up for sale. The prom theme is Secret Garden, and it will take place at the downtown San Diego library. This Friday, don't miss out on a Fallbrook tradition. The senior prom fashion show is happening at Lunch in the Bowl. The Avocado Festival is coming. Do you need community service hours? The Fallbrook Chamber of Commerce needs you to help prepare the main avenue. It's happening this Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon. Go to the chamber office on Main Street and bring gloves, a hat, and some tools for weeding. Seniors, if you are signing a national letter of intent to compete in collegiate athletics, let Ms. Kane and the College and Career Center know ASAP. Fallbrook wants to acknowledge your talent, dedication, and hard work. You can send an email to the address you see here.
Here's what's for lunch today and breakfast on Monday. Now let's look at some upcoming events you should know about. Have a great weekend, everybody.